Maybe I'm the Otuna Georgia. It's been a while, been so busy, so I decided to get back and discuss some issues with you. Today I'll be speaking basically on yemoja, olokun, mami water. Yeah, people with water spirits and some other things that you guys need to know. First of all, I do get a lot of questions. Mostly I work based on, like, I discuss based on the questions I get from people. Most when they come for divination and I give them their divinations and they ask me some certain questions and I see this particular question is rampant, then I would decide to table it on my channel. Yeah. So most questions I get from people is, what do I have to do since, okay, I heard I'm a child of water, how do I actually communicate with them? What do I do when I get to the river? What do I do when I get to the beach? What do I do? This yada. Why do I have to crown? Is it compulsory I crown? This, that. First of all, yes. If you're told you're a child of mami, olokun, yemoja, it's good you crown. Because it's like you acknowledging them, getting to know them, telling them, oh yes, I acknowledge I'm a child of this, and I've decided to actually get informed more, know about myself, who I am, and each and every one of us come to our individual power. So you ain't get to know who you are by crowning. You know what you possess, and type of things, your taboos, things you're supposed to do, not do, what you possess, yeah, and your name, basically your name. So when you go to the river or the beach, you know how to summon them with your name. It's like you going to the class now, and the teacher, you just go to the class, and teacher start calling names and calling people's out and all sorts, and you don't have a name. Without a name, basically you're not existing. But when you crown, you have a name, you know what you're called down there, what you actually summon them. After summoning them, you call your name, then they acknowledge you, they know, oh, this is part of us. Before you say your prayers or pray for anybody or give your offering or do whatever you want to do. It's like you going to school now. When you get to school and you want to get to the exam, or definitely they'll ask you what is your name before you sit down to write your exams. So basically, you crowning is like you acknowledging yourself, acknowledging them, and letting them know, okay, I know this is who I am in this particular place, and this is my name. So whenever you go to the beach or go to the river, when you're summoning them, you call your name, you call them and you call your name, but they know, oh, this is one of us, this is our person. Before you start telling them, this is what I'm here for, this is what, it goes more than when you don't have a name, when you're not acknowledged, you just go to the river, you just give your offering. It's like a normal person just doing things. And apart from that, when you crown, there are so many things you get to know. Okay, for instance, now as a normal person, you go to the beach, you go to the river, you can go anytime, and you go in anytime. It's not like it's going to be acknowledged. We have days we go to the beach, we have days we go to the river, we have certain days that we go for offerings. So when you crown, you know all these things. You know, okay, this is particular day you're supposed to go, this is how you're supposed to summon them, and this is how you're supposed to make them know, okay, this is who I am and I am here for this. They will answer you more. Like, it's like you have more privilege to be able to hear from them, see from them, hear, see, and they protect you more than you just being there. Funny enough, before you're crowning, if they want you to crown, they tend to ruin a whole lot of things for you. Things start going wrong. Like, basically everything you've put together starts falling apart. This is time. When you do divination with type of people, this is time they want you to come. They want to acknowledge. They want you to acknowledge the fact that you are part of them. So definitely we will now take off all the negative side from you, and you now become reborn. That's what crowning is all about. This person is our own. We will not allow anything to happen to this person. We'll protect this person. And by doing and when you do this, you have more privilege over people that are not crowned. One thing about people that have this water spirit, like I always say, is before you're crowning, like, you find out that people like this, they're always sexually abused, they're always tormented, they are like, so many negative things happen to them before crowning. Even while growing up, a lot of negative things happen to them. You find out that people that have these spirits they are always the most stubborn among their siblings. Apart from that, so many things that are not supposed to happen to a normal child end up happening to them. Mostly the females are always molested, sexually abused, because they're always attractive and all sorts. This is the negative side that we wash away or we take out when you're doing your crowning. So for me, I always advise people, when you have these spirits with you, and you have a child, try to, start it from scratch, like from the beginning. Immediately the child start talking, get the child crowned, do a lot of things for the child, so that all this negative side that comes with stuff like this would happen. So, you bring out the positive side, because let me just tell you something. You hardly see a child of olokun or yemoja or mami water that is broke or going through shit if they've done their crowning. You hardly. And one thing again, when people come to me, they always ask me, when I do divination with people and I see that they have night issues, and I say, okay, you're a child of water, you're a child of olokun, and I say, okay, go and take care of night issues first before we do anything. They say, you say I'm a child of water, I'm a child of this, then why do I need to do night? See, give what belongs to Caesar. Night is different. Your mami spirit or your olokun spirit is different. Fine, people that tend to have mami spirit and olokun spirit, they attract a lot of night people, because there's this attraction, this favor, this abundance that comes with them. So basically, when you see people that have these spirits, the 80% normally have night issues. As you say, I went to the beach, I went to the river, I did this, I did that, things are not going well for me, this. That night side, I try to take it out. We try to take it out before we do basically what you're supposed to do. You see some people too, they'll do their crowning, they'll not mention their name. Settle night first before you crown. That's what I always tell people. Me, I believe give what belongs to Caesar. If you don't know what night is àwọn yami, àwọn tó láyé. Yes, you have to settle them first. If you do so many things, they can scatter it for you. But when you settle them, you appease them, then anything you do, it goes freely. I hope you get it. It's not like your priest doesn't know what to do or your priest doesn't know what they are doing. But most people, they just be like, should be say I'm powerful, I'm this and that. So let me just ignore it. Nice people cannot deal with me. My dear, give what belongs to Caesar before you do anything. Be you olokun, be you mami, be you shango, be you anything. If your priest knows what he or she is doing, if you have night issues, they will tell you, settle night first. Even before your crowning, even before you go to the beach, even before you go to the river. That's why I always tell people, before you do anything, get a divination done. So when you get a divination done, if you know you have night issues, you ask your priest, please, how do I settle this first before doing anything? So it doesn't look like the priest doesn't know what he's doing, or you are just wasting your money, you are doing stuff, you are going to the beach and nothing is working. No, ask questions first before you do anything. Mostly if you're a child of the water, because me, I see a lot of people like, they say I'm a child of olokun, I'm a child of mami, so I'm very powerful. My dear, Olodumare is the most high, that is the most powerful. So yeah, basically that's what I came here to discuss with you guys today. Please and please, whenever you have a divination and there's night issue for you, settle that first before you do any other thing, so that your things will go well for you. And please, if you are watching my video, if you are a dark-skinned person and you come to me and ask me, how come I am a child of this and that, but I'm black? Auntie, uncle, you don't have to be yellow to have water spirit though. You don't have to be white to have water spirit. You can be black, chocolate, caramel, black and shining, and still be ogbologbo in the marine world or in the water world. So let me use it that way. I'm a child of olokun. So please, I'm tired of answering that particular question. I am black. How come I'm a child of olokun? I'm a child of yemoja. Yeah, you don't have to be fair. It doesn't have to do with color. Complexion doesn't matter, And I'm tired of answering, how did I get it? It can come from anywhere. It can be from your family. It can be from any water close to you. You can just be unpicked by the orishas. So yeah, basically, that's just it. Thank you for watching. Ciao.